What's up guys and welcome back to the channel. In this video I will be talking about a penny stock that is about to go on a huge run in the coming weeks. Insiders and management are loading up at shares right now and are buying stock on the open market. This is very important. They are not being awarded bonus shares for free, they are buying shares on the open market. This is a must-watch video where we'll talk not only about the catalyst for this stock but also about the risks involved. Ticker symbol PCSA is just beginning to be talked about all over social media for the past few days, and in my opinion, Processa Pharmaceuticals is about to go on a huge run, which I will discuss now. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you like the content, then give this video a thumbs up. Now there's a lot to discuss here, so let's get into it. Processa Pharmaceuticals is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company traded on Nasdaq, ticker symbol PCSA. The company is focused on the development of drug products that are intended to provide treatment for and improve the quality of life of patients who have unmet medical needs or who have no alternative treatments. Their strategy includes identifying drugs that have potential efficacy in patients with unmet medical needs, identifying drug products that have been developed or approved for other indications but can be repurposed to treat patients who have unmet medical needs, and identifying drugs that can be quickly developed such that within 2 to 4 years, critical value-added clinical milestones can be achieved while advancing the drug closer to commercialization. So Processa are currently focused on developing the next generation of chemotherapeutic drugs and have a number of drugs in their pipeline that offer billion-dollar opportunities. The most advanced of these right now is PCS 3117 and PCS 6422. Looking at the most recent investors presentation, we can see that Processa have several milestone dates before the end of 2023, which will prove pivotal for the company. These can be the catalyst to drive the stock onwards. Processa management team know what they have, they know the value of this, and investors are beginning to wake up to this stock now too. As of today, Processa is the number one on StockTwits for new watchers, but it is not on the trending or most active list yet. This means investors are beginning to become aware of Processa, but it's still very early and has not fully taken off yet. But an even clearer sign of what is about to happen is that management are loading up on Processa's stock at the market rate. Just look at the amount of Form 4s that were filed in the past week. And all of these stock buys are on the open market. CEO George Ng bought 100,000 shares on October 10th and another 100,000 shares on October 12th. CFO James Stanker bought 22,000 shares on October 10th. And David Young, the president of research and development, bought 155,000 shares. There is only 26 million shares on the Processa float, and directors have bought about 500,000 of these in the past few days alone. Now, it's important to note that there were several analysts covering this stock earlier in the year, and the average price consensus for PCSA stock is $4, which would be a massive return of over 700% from the current price. But prior to this, some analysts had price targets much closer to $10. So with some good FDA news, PCSA could really take off and hit a new one-year high. We've seen the same with stocks recently, such as Accurix, that ran from just $1 up to over $8. And although I missed this one, I did manage to make a nice profit on FEMY stock that ran from just 30 cents up to nearly $5. I exited too soon on this one, but still made a huge return. So we could see a similar run happen soon for Processa. Remember that the market cap of this stock is incredibly low at only $11 million. So what is going on right now at Processa Pharmaceuticals? Well, earlier this year, Processa Pharmaceuticals announced first patient dosed in the 300 mg dose group with next generation chemotherapy. The 300 ml dose group will provide more information on the drug exposure versus adverse event relationship, which is critical to FDA approval. Now remember that this was back in April, but this is what Dr. Young had said. We anticipate completion of enrollment in the Phase 1b trial in mid-2023 and are excited to have high exposure of the cancer-killing metabolites without the hand-foot syndrome or cardiotoxicity, side effects that typically occur in 50 to 70% of patients presently treated with the FDA-approved capecitabine. Further, we expect our discussions on the phase 2B trial with the FDA in mid-April to enhance our collaboration with the FDA on their Project Optimus Oncology initiative for all our NGCs, while clearing the way to both finalize our phase 2B protocol and to initiate the trial in the second half of this year. Now, there's not many biotech teams out there that are better at getting FDA approval than the Processa team. They have been involved in getting FDA approvals for more than 30 drugs. So when you see the head of research and development buying up over 150,000 shares, you really take notice. This is a man that holds more than 750,000 shares. Now, it looks like there is two stocks on the market that will run huge in the coming weeks: Processa Pharmaceuticals and Avalo Therapeutics. Avalo is getting a huge amount of retail interest right now, and I made a video about this just yesterday at only 15 cents. So check that out at the end of this video. But Processa is just beginning to run now, from 18 cents last week up to 54 cents. I called this out a few days ago over on StockTwits just before it began to run, and I feel it will go much higher, so follow me on StockTwits to see my latest predictions. There is a link to this in the description below, and remember to like and subscribe. All of this is completely free, and it really helps the channel out. Another potential catalyst for Processa is that they will be presenting at the Think Equity Conference on October 19th. So that will be later this week, and this is something to look forward to with interest. So now let's look at the financials. With a lot of these biotech penny stocks, you will find that the financials look very bad because the companies tend to be waiting on FDA approvals before they make any money. But Processa's balance sheet is not bad. Looking at the latest earnings report from August, we can see that the company has total assets of 10 million and total liabilities of less than 1 million. Processa have cash and cash equivalents of over $8.5 million and practically no debt. So this really is not bad at all. Remember that the market cap of Processa is only about $11 million right now. Looking at the statement of operations, they are burning through about $3 million per quarter, but with upcoming milestones before the end of the year, this does not look bad at all. And I feel that there is some very positive news right around the corner for Processa, and this is not only the reason why the stock is beginning to get attention, but this is also the reason why senior management are beginning to load up on the stock. In my opinion, this alone is good reason to be very bullish about this stock in the short term, and any news in the coming weeks could see this stock skyrocket like so many other biotech stocks have done so in the past couple of months. This is, of course, just my opinion, and it is not financial advice. Chatter about this stock on social media now is just beginning, but always do your own due diligence. Remember that I am not a financial advisor, but if you enjoyed this analysis, then please like and subscribe. I hope you make loads of money on this stock. Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts about Processa. Subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.